Welcome to the Mix and Figure Pals. Hi, I'm Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mix and Figure Pals. Hi, I'm Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Oh, I heard. My necklace keep getting caught up on something. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to light my light. One of us in the ghost door. Cause got us over to go. Oh, there we go. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to light my light. Okay, I had to light my light. Hey, y'all. Today is one of them days where I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm trying to get paid today. I'm like womp womp womp. Today is a womp womp day. I'm like, oh my god. Well, somebody's scheduled. Now I've had clients this week, but golly, nothing today, y'all. Nothing so far today. Hook a sister up. Will you hook a sister up? Let's come through. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff get ready to happen really positive, so I'm feeling it. It's just my birthday coming up, and I'm like, I am so tired, y'all. These past 3 days, I've been exhausted. Okay, I ain't drink no coffee today. I just didn't feel like it. Have you ever just got so tired where you didn't even feel like drinking coffee today? Okay, all right, let's get this going. Let's get this energy going. I'm getting ready to do me some. I don't know, y'all. My heart is heavy. My heart is so heavy. Okay. I'm gonna ask for permission to invoke the beautiful energy so I can destroy any negativity that's trying to come my way, that's trying to hold me back, because I need all the wealth that all the poverty that has been around to be replaced with wealth. Okay, and I'll take away all the loneliness, okay? And on top of taking away loneliness, I'm going to replace it. And please grant me the companionship. Also, please grant my heart and my desires that I have concentrated and folded to empower my business and to continue to have a healthy family and healthy love and healthy relationships that I have accommodated along the ways. Okay, so I deem that to be very important. Okay, and I'm excited about that. So anyway, I thought I'd say that before we get started, because I just want to bring the energy up into a positive way. How you doing, Nicola? Hey girl, hey. We gotta attract some love up in there. I'm trying to attract some love because woo, y'all in this sector sometimes. Y'all don't come, y'all love in here. We love in here, y'all. We got love. Now we do drag now. Now these mommies is the only people we are going to be dragging up in here. Okay. So I just thought I got little ashes is getting on my computer. Okay, my tablet. How you doing, Carmen? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay, y'all. I don't know what we're gonna talk about today, but doggone it, I'm gonna talk about something today because that's what it is. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do what we do best, and let's talk our stuff that we talk today. Okay, y'all. Now let's continue. Now, where are we at here? Where are we at here? Oh Lord, Lord, where are we at today? Okay, let's start with, man, I could be talking about, are y'all gone? I could be talking about a gang of things today. What? Let me stretch my feet out, boy. You gonna? Okay, boy. I just can't be myself. And he's like, move your feet, mommy. I got like a desk. My desk, I got a dual chair. I got a chair over here where clients come in, they can sit and talk to me, and they don't have to sit over here to the side. They could just sit right here, right in front of me, and we could look into each other, so to speak. Now, I said, well, girls, I said, I don't know what we're going to talk about because, man, oh, man, we already got enough is enough, Jasmine, with these old Photoshop screenshots. We know that your don't look like that. We know, girl, you don't look like that, girl. That ain't you, boo. That is not you, new booty. No, man, flat back. That ain't you, girl. I had to wait for him to get out of here. How you doing? I'm hungry. You want me to drop the link, girl? Am I to drop the link when we first get in here? Am I supposed to do that? Okay. Now, check out my shirt. Mom, wife, and boss. Okay. Y'all don't understand me. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Oh, I got on 3 shirts under here. I'm like, this shirt is pretty dang on big, and I done lost a lot of weight because this used to be really tight on me. Okay, how you doing? I'm hungry. How you doing, Rose? Girl, Sun Rose. Can I call her? Give me what can I call you, Rose? From that song. Can I call you Rose? Cause it's sweet, vows and bloom. Okay, shit. And I'm drinking this nasty little drink to have a healthy heart. This is a drink I made myself. This has cayenne pepper in it. It has pepper in it. It has turmeric in it. And it has cloves in it. And it has something else in it. I forgot. Oh, black cumin. Okay, which is like black seed oil, right? Uh black seed. Okay, so that's what I'm drinking right now. And it's disgusting. I've been drinking it all day. It's hard to get down because it's not the night. It's I would rather take the sea moss. Okay. All right. Now you driving because you in the bushes. You in the bushes, so therefore you because you driving good. Okay. All right. Now I think what we're going to do here, I think y'all want to talk Olivia today? Y'all want to talk about Jasmine? Or do y'all want to, what do y'all want to talk about? I don't even know what to say about Olivia because this child is done, done, done got out of hand. Now to yesterday, I'm from St. Louis, so way back Wednesday, we used to do way back Wednesday. Okay. However, what we're gonna do up in here, we're gonna do way back Thursday. And I would really like to watch an old video of Jasmine. This was an idea that I started. I was like, well, I don't know if they feeling this. Whatever. Here it goes. We get ready to get it. Get it, girl. Get it. Okay. And I said what to myself, to watching Jasmine sit up here, we're gonna definitely talk about that. Okay. We're gonna go way back. I don't know where way back I'm gonna go. I said I was gonna choose a way back video. So we're gonna do way back Thursday, so to speak. Uh and we're going to laugh. Okay. We're gonna go into a Jasmine and Chris video. I want to see a Chris. I'm getting some shirts made, y'all. Well, and I'm gonna say this: Quiz is not at work. My husband told me to tell y'all, Quiz is not at work. Okay, so we're gonna go way back on Jasmine. We're gonna go way back now. Let me find out what video we're gonna play because I deem. Can y'all share this video out, please? I hate telling people that. Can y'all just do it, please? Just please. I would really, 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 really appreciate that. Now we're gonna go. I would like to revisit, and this is just me. Hold on, let me push this all the way up. I would like to revisit some things about Jasmine. When Jasmine used to have that little boy, when she had I want to watch her and feel. We're gonna look at the comparison of some of these relationships as Jasmine has had. Now we could do one on Olivia all day, child. We can, can't we? I did that before. We're gonna do one on Jasmine. Let's go way back on Jasmine, okay? Now here's Jasmine. We already talked about Jasmine being with her brother. I would really like to go with this one. Let's go with Jasmine being at work with her girls. We're gonna start there, okay? All right, we're going way, way back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Way back, yeah. I knew Jasmine was a little stinky girl. She was. I'm just playing. I had to get my sign up in here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My curtains. My curtains. I gotta take my curtain rods down. Yeah. I should have kept my little curtains up here. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna put me in a little corner. Cause I'm woman is me and you, your mama and your cousins too. Rolling on the strip on bone. Remember that song? Okay, so we gonna watch this first video, okay? Mm-hmm. Jasmine interaction. Let's see how she moves with females. Let's see how she interacts with people. Now, let's put this up here. Y'all ready? Sis? Okay, let me read your comments. Okay, I done stirred off on your comments. Okay, let's go back to these comments. How you doing, Miss Jones? Okay, how you doing? The bushes. Be careful, cause you can cause an accident. Be careful. How you doing, Myra? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing, Mysterious? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. All of your presence is necessary to be in here. I really do appreciate it. Hey, 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 everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. So let's watch Jasmine at work with her girls. Okay. We're going to start with this video. Please, please, please feel free to comment. Feel free to express yourself. Please try not to get into it in the chat. Could we not do that? Please, y'all. Please. Thank you. Please. Thank you.
See it goes. Y'all tell YouTube hi. We live. Jenny.
Okay, well, she's playing music. Now, Jasmine, why the hell you always got to mess up a video playing music? And that's is she? What does she got on? See, look her interaction with the Okay, Jasmine, you know what? You were less awkward with them than you were with the Mamiana crew. You're less awkward. Dig that. Wow, surprising. Surprisingly. Isn't it surprising? She's less awkward. How you doing, Latoy? Throwback Thursday. Thirsty Throwback Thursday. Wow, Jasmine, what happened to these friends? What about your friends? Can they stand their ground? Would they be that excuse me, will they let you down? Hey, hey. What about your friends? Are they gonna be low down? Are they gonna stick around? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I peeped that. I said, interesting. So Jasmine has friends. Dig that. They playing music, y'all. So look, Jasmine, this was, let's go. Let's see what time. Now she's trying to, she said she's about to hit 1.8K. Oh, yeah, her face is worse than it is. It's worse now than it was back then. Shouldn't we see some improvement? This was 7 years ago. Jasmine. She says, "Hi, daisies. Here is where you can get to know us." Okay. Now, this was her and the Caitlyn thing. Ooh, shouts we look on here. People are congratulating her and telling her they deserve it. Oh, okay. So let's look at that girl. She remember she had that Caitlyn, mommy and Caitlyn and me video. Ooh, I've never watched any of those videos, y'all. So we see how her energy is with these friends. I don't know where these friends are, but girl, 7 years ago, she was trying to get to 1K. So she only got like 637 views. This is the same amount of views she usually get now. Okay. All right. Now let's see what's going on with the Caitlyn video. See, we forgot about this channel. Oh no, this ain't the same channel. Okay, this is the same channel. Okay. My bad. I was gonna say, my bad, y'all. I was gonna say she got the same damn I was gonna say, man, she got 3 channels. I was gonna say Jasmine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had to click on it. Okay, so this is the same exact channel. She just changed the name. Okay. And then I remember at one point she was the Davis 4 too. She was the Davis. Okay. So playing music. I can't even watch this. Damn, Jasmine. You will F up you will F up somebody's playing, boy. I bet you that's how your mama felt when she got pregnant with you. She was like, damn, this hoe always effing up a plan. I bet you that's how Philip felt when you come around. Anybody in your family, when you come around, they be like, oh, get out. They be like, get out. You get what I'm saying? Look at Kaylin. She looked like Legendary. Look at her head. She looked just like Legendary. Look at this. And who is driving? Why would she let a baby drive? Now you know somebody ain't got a good lick of sense. Now look, she is actually driving. Peep this. Peep this, dears. Look at this shiggity right here. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see this? Shall I make it bigger or larger? Now this baby is actually okay. I tried to make it big. Okay, it's showing out. Okay, all right, there we go. Now, okay. Oh, you can change pictures. I can make no. Oh, this is interesting. Do you know I can make effects on here? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. I could change the shapes of stuff. Oh, okay. So look at this baby driving. Okay, let me play it. Y'all look at this. I'm gonna take the video. She probably got music playing. You know her ignorant ass. You got her driving. Now,
Caitlyn, you not gonna go?
Turn, nigga, before you fall.
Philip, why you got this baby holding this baby while you driving? Ain't no way these children ain't gonna have a hope. These children ain't got no hope. These children ain't got nobody. Nobody cares about them. Nobody. Look at this stuff. They Philip and Jasmine so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Won't you come about these children? Come and see about them. You know what I mean? Girl, this is crazy. You hear me? Crazy. Crazy as it looks. Crazy. Look at my little candle. This is a pretty candle. This is a pretty candle. Oh, y'all can't see it because I got Jasmine. Look at this. Look how pretty this candle is. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's continue. This is just crazy. And this is a short now. I take the shades off because I sure was throwing shade. Now, look at that. Now, you got to ask yourself, what in the platypus is...
Go grab the wheel. Go. Stop crying. Go. Swing. Do your thing, girl.
Suppose somebody come out and hit y'all from the sideline. The baby's gonna go everywhere. This was really ignorant and dangerous.
Do your thing.
Jasmine laughing.
Swing to the left. Hell no, nigga. We supposed to crash. Fuck this. Okay, you had on to the wheel that time. Oops.
Her head look just like Legendary head. Now, everybody keep talking about like that was Phillips. I mean, that was Legendary got his head from his daddy. Yeah, he do, but he also got it from his mama. Cause she got the same kind of head. Hello?
Stand up. Control that thing.
She's a cute little girl. She look just like Legendary. And he's still driving. Boy, boy, boy. Boy, these children ain't don't have hope, baby. Look at her. Now you know that's insanity. You understand? I have a couple of, I wrote down over here on the side of the videos I wanted y'all to take a quick look at. Okay. Okay. Jasmine, what happened? What did you do to Caitlin's skin? You done did something to Caitlin's skin. It looks like it. I'm looking at Kate's skin. It looks really different. Okay. And I know she was a baby, but you can just, mm. Let's look at this real quick. Let's look. I'm so tired of this.
Attention filmmakers,
I don't have
your
it in
dream
order
of
with the ones I was gonna watch with you all. Let's watch this one, okay? I didn't have them in order. I just kind of wrote down the ones I think we should take a look at.
Well,
Times have not changed. Has Jasmine advanced, y'all? What do y'all think? Has Jasmine advanced? Do y'all think this is an advancement? Okay. Look at that baby. Oh my God, I didn't realize they were moving. Yes, they were moving. Not to excuse what they were doing, but they were young and ignorant parents, girl. Dumb as fuck, okay? Dumber than a box of rice, okay? Shit. Let's continue.
guess I'm wait till some more people come in.
Jasmine's still wearing his hairstyle.
Hey, girl. I'm so frustrated right now.
He's always frustrated. Okay, times have not changed. Baby. Baby, times have not changed. Okay. She's posting the same content here on freaking TikTok. Look, major changes are changing. Now she's gonna talk about yesterday. I didn't watch the whole video. Y'all, we watched it over here this morning. Well, yesterday. And she was basically talking about she was gonna try to go back to school. I was like, girl, you better stay out the Crystal Palace.
Hey, everybody that's coming in. I'm doing good, kind of. I'm a little frustrated.
He's frustrated, overwhelmed, exhausted, tired, angry.
Hey, Deborah.
He's mad.
Hold on, this thing keep going.
He's triggered.
Hey,
He's
Tequila.
doing her best.
The babies are good. One's laying next to me right now, and the other one's in the rock and play. Girl. Hold on, this thing keeps falling.
She still got them arms, boy.
Just press restart.
Boom. Look at them arms. Look at them arms. Look at them arms. Arms. Oh.
Sorry.
That's her. That's not me.
Moving.
Okay.
Love your channel and your beautiful family. Oh, thank you. Can you help with the start of my YouTube? How much do you charge? What do you need help with? Okay, so
She still don't believe in blowing her nose. We still see that, right? She still does not believe in blowing her nose. Heck no. She still don't believe in blowing her nose. She always tired, overstimulated, frustrated for 20 damn years, okay? Jasmine still doing the same thing. Exactly. Yes. She has advanced. Her nose is now sitting on her face like an animal. Ah! Jazz could be prettier if she took care of herself exactly and changed her ugly attitude. How you doing, Tiangela Spangela? Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all.
I'm so agitated,
Hmm.
and it's mostly.
Why you agitated?
Hold on.
You
Shit.
texting
Hold
somebody?
on. Let me try to do it again.
Well, she's text messaging on her MacBook. Remember when they first started that, where you could text, where you have your MacBook and you can be able to talk onto your MacBook texts on your MacBook. I mean, you can still do it now, but it had just started around this time period. Come on, hurry up, girl.
Hey. Okay. So,
Okay, come on.
y'all. First of all, I edited the vlog last night, right?
Okay.
And then I started having problems with that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like saying same shit was saying my storage was backed up or
Okay.
what, too much stuff on my computer or whatever,
Okay. So
right?
you got to delete.
So to me, you asked me, that's a choppy vlog because at first it was 20 minutes and then it chopped down to 15 real quick. And now the situation is, oh, it's so annoying. I don't know what's wrong with this crap. So now basically it all like, cause on MacBooks, you know how like you have your dock at the bottom. Nothing's working. I don't know why. It won't let me click on iMovie. It won't let me click on the internet. It won't let me click on the App Store. And music, I try to click on music, it's popping up and saying there's an error. Never enough storage. That's the main thing. Like that's what I was having problems with at first. But now it's just like nothing's working. Hi Tiffany. I think that's your name, Tiffany. It says Tiff. Oh, and Ava's right here, y'all.
It was like,
Did they break it?
I'm around this stupid bitch. That's what it is. When she was coming out, when she was pushing her out, she was like, "No!"
Um, nobody. Shit, computer. I mean, phone almost fell. No one broke it. I took it to the Mac store and they fixed the whole storage problem. Well, kinda. I don't know. But
How
then
did they?
now,
Wait a minute, wait. Did they fix it or did they not? You got to make up your mind. Did they fix it or did they not fix it? Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta pray. I gotta push these ashes of this incense in here because it's getting. Ah, shoot! I done sprayed it on. I done cut some on the floor, messing around with y'all. I gotta sweep it up off my floor. That's embarrassing. All right, let's continue. Come on, Jasmine,
it's
hurry up.
nothing because I was able to edit. Everything was fine. I was working yesterday because I did the vlog yesterday and I even edit the vlog. And now it won't. The people who fixed it. So now it won't even let me click on nothing. And I went to what is it called? The Mac. I don't know. Mac. They fix anything like MacBooks, iMacs, and everything. And I'm just so annoyed with this because I'm trying to edit a video. Well, it's already edited. I was trying to post it,
You
and it's
still edit the exact same way. You still editing the exact same way. How you doing, DB? You editing the exact same way. Oh my god. Yeah, she's still boring. Okay, so let's go to a new video. Cause this one, I can't believe she sent 2 hours. Okay, well,
This
so we're
notary
gonna go.
stamp right here
I spit up
completely changed my life. I make more than twice what
y'all see. Bye bye, Kaylin. Bye,
again.
Maya.
Caitlin
No,
still don't have no clothes on hardly. Let's see how she treat her. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. She like the oh, he look just like Legendary and the twins.
say hi, guys. Look at the big boy.
That is the twins. That's Aiden. Okay. Watch this, y'all. That was just a little short while ago.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, you should.
He cried just like Aiden. I mean, not Aiden. He cried just like Legendary. Boy, your children, boy. I would be like, boy, you should have never had all them children.
Oh, I know why he's crying. He poo pooed.
Jasmine, when children first wake up, what do you think you're supposed to do? Change their pamper. Things are still the same. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change. How you doing? What do you call it? Boots on the ground? Girl, you crazy. How you doing, Passion? Welcome to the Mick Fleeky Palace. Okay, you crazy. Man, this is still the same. I dropped the link if y'all want to come up. We just doing way back Thursday, okay? We are doing way back Thursday. I'm gonna drop this link again, y'all, because man, y'all, I wanted to show y'all something, okay? I see a little bit of innocence in her now. She is a manipulative, calculated girl, scamming old ladies, okay? Playing on their emotions. Girl, let's go, okay?
Okay, y'all. None of my moderators are online, so black women. Boy, you ugly. Get your old ugly looking ass off my channel. Hide this user from channel. Okay, go potty. Damn, what I do with those wipes? Okay, the reason why. Oh, these girls always fighting. The reason why he
You
got on
don't help them. Wow. Woo, child. How were they fighting at that young age? That's the last thing people want to be doing at that young age, Jasmine. Because you develop the energy for that, the environment for them wanting to fight. That is one of the reasons why she hasn't excelled on here, exactly because she's a user, right? And a manipulator. She is a manipulator. Okay? Y'all remember that song. All right.
probation. It says armed robbery. He didn't. He just when he was young.
God damn! Listen to Phil's record. Shit, armed robbery. I don't think I want to be. I mean, I understand people pay their debt to society, but it's some shit that I don't think I want to be with. I don't want to be with nobody that got arrested for stealing. Cause I'm like stealing. I can't keep my shit around you. Why was you stealing? Was you on crack? See, that's the first thing out of my mind. Like, why was you stealing crack? Or you did it for the babies. And if you did it for the babies, how many children you got? That's an indication that you had a whole big family. So no, thank you. Okay. Now, those are circumstances. There is a such thing as everything's not black and white. There's a gray area, right? So I think it depends on what that is. But more than likely, I'm just gonna tell you just off the top of my dome, I feel like, no, that is not okay. I feel like that's not where I want to go with that. Okay. All right. So let's just stop there. Okay. But let's continue. Is somebody up here with me? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody up here? You up here? Okay. Here you go. I'm hungry. How you doing? I'm hungry. I heard you because I
Good
got this.
evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's
Good evening.
5 p.m. here, so that's evening here. What time is it where you're at?
It's same time. It's 6 minutes till 5.
Oh, you're on the East Coast. The East Coast?
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast timing. Kentucky, believe it or not, has East Coast timing. Kentucky, Indiana, well, some parts of Indiana has the East Coast timing. Yes.
Yeah, that's Alabama that has the Central Standard Time. Because I
Hmm.
got people in Kentucky. I'm coming to
Hmm.
see you this summer. You know that, right? Because I'll be
Okay,
there
we'll
this
come on
summer.
through. We'll
I'm
come on
coming to
through.
literally see you in person. So don't hide from me. Don't duck and dodge me. I will I will see you. I'm going to maintain contact with you until I come. This summer I'll be there. But how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm
Good,
doing
good.
fine.
Well, you get
I'm doing
nervous because I say
fine.
I'm coming to see you. I'm not gonna do nothing to you.
I, t-
You get all nervous. Oh, really?
I said, "Oh, really? I mean, I'm not getting nervous. That is not I," said the cat.
It's gonna
No.
be on. We gonna take pictures and we gonna post them, and then people will actually see what I'm hungry is about. Because I ain't about shit for real. All I do is, for
Why
real,
you
I
say
just
that?
cause trouble and havoc. That's why I'm not even gonna stay here long because I tend to chase your people away. When I go on Pastor Lisa panel, I chase her people away. She told me, "Don't bring your ass up here no more." I said, "Okay, okay, I won't. I
Mm-mm.
don't want to chase your
I don't think
audience
you chase.
away."
I don't think you chase people away. But let's continue.
Why are you playing this old stuff? Her new shit when she's talking about getting a job. Have you seen it?
Played that though.
You already played it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was.
so
I
what are
played
you?
it like 2 o'clock in the morning on. Was that Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday or
Oh,
Tuesday.
really? I'm so sorry I missed that. I have to go back and rewatch your things because I wanted to get your opinion on that. Or anybody's opinion. Do they feel like
You
she's
can get
going,
my opinion. Well, I believe she was over
hey
here.
Shauna? She was what?
She was over here listening to us telling her
Exactly. She
business.
didn't heard the reactors tell her to get off her ass. The views ain't viewing, and now she wants
And
to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said the shit ain't working. The shit ain't working. Shit ain't working.
She knows that it's been not working for over a year now. I told her with her old, outdated editing skills, nobody checking for that no more. Do you see we have AI out here? And I can't even grasp the concept of what AI is capable of doing. AI can really produce a
AI
whole video for you.
AI can make a whole damn play for you because I done made one on AI.
Exactly. So that old, outdated shit she's doing, Pastor Lisa, Pastor Lisa, I got you. I like Shauna. Shania. I'm Shanae. Shania. Okay, Shanae.
Girl,
Shanae.
she is not Dr. A cutting into a beauty sleep, cutting into my beauty sleep.
With the
Girl,
late night. Yeah,
she's
she be
late night.
early in the morning. I can't catch those things so early in the morning, but I'm gonna go back and rewatch them.
Yeah, go back and rewatch it. But we can have a conversation about it if you like. I'm sure they don't mind it. Yes, you definitely edit better than Jasmine.
Passion says she a better edit. She because you know when you're grasping the new wave, the new concepts of editing and doing things. AI is what's happening now. Jasmine refuses to grasp that or learn the concept of it. So she's still stuck in her Wayback Machine in 2015 and
They
2019.
all are though. But
Yeah, nobody's checking for that with all
I'm
this that's
even
going on.
I've even looked at Chrissy's edit. And I'm like, girl, you still editing in the same way. Grow up. Your edit is old too, but it's not as bad as Jasmine's is. I'll say that.
Yeah, Johnson, she never grow up because what she was doing, I will admit, at the point in time was nice. People was calling her. She called herself the editing guru, but people agreed with that because at that point in time, 2015 or whatever, that was it. That was the shit. But now, not in 2025, not a decade later.
No, no, no. She ain't doing it. She ain't got it like that no more.
Exactly.
She ain't popping no more. Jasmine, you are out. You are out. Nobody's looking for this bullshit no more.
And it's
Bitch, go
sad.
get a job.
It's sad because she still posts the kids, although she claims she on her bio of her channel. She said, "Let's get one thing clear. I'm not a mommy channel. This is not a mommy channel." So why you keep advertising your kids? And when she does advertise the kids, people are not even checking for the kids. And this
No,
is
because
what
they never dress. They look, she come up, they always looking disheveled when they come up here. Let's just keep it real.
they do. They look dirty. I'm not gonna lie. They look dirty. They look disheveled. She claims she'll never let her child go with her hair undone, but all her girls have gone with their hair
A lot of
matted.
times, say she ain't gonna let them go with their hair undone. She's a MF in lie. She is a
Exactly.
lie.
She said when she was braiding her hair, so she can go run her flabby fat ass up and down the basketball court. She claimed that Amaya didn't want her hair done. The internet literally had to bully her into doing Amaya's hair. So she finally, do y'all hear that?
Yeah, we heard. We know you're in New
This
York.
New York, New York. Anyway, when she did do Maya's hair, she did it because the internet bullied her into doing it. Like, why would you do your hair, not do your daughter's hair? So she did Amaya, said this. I had to wait till I got some more hair. I had to wait till I got
Oh,
some
you
more
should have
hair.
did her first before you did yours, ho.
Exactly. That's what mothers do. You sacrifice. She doesn't know the concept of sacrificing for her kids. Like, get the hell out of
And
here.
then she's like, "Oh, I do everything for my children. I know y'all don't think I don't do nothing for my children, but I do." I said, "Bitch, so what some of y'all, bitch, we know you don't do nothing for your children. Quit that lie. Quit that lie. You are lying. You are
The
lying."
kids are barely with her now, too. They're
Yep.
barely with her. And when they are with her, she's complaining. She's doing it.
She got
But she
an
don't have a
attitude.
problem with just
Now
dairy.
she's overwhelming. She's overwhelmed. She's triggered. She's just
She got to put
she.
a lock on the pantry because they eat too much. And listen, what do you think growing kids do? Aren't you tired of saying they're telling you they're hungry and you telling them they just ate? Aren't you tired of saying that? See, you get away with it now, and you got away with it when they were younger. They're about to hit their teen years, and now we gonna see what you gonna do. No, because you ain't gonna even be on here, and if you are on here, nobody gonna be checking for you.
Ain't
But
nobody
we
gonna be
gonna
watching this bullshit.
ain't nobody gonna be watching. So when they're teenagers and they're hungry, Aiden gonna whoop your ass if he can't get access to food. I mean, that's a fact. He gonna whoop her ass. So she
Aiden said,
gotta
"You
get it
better give me my
together. These
damn
are
food."
growing kids. You can't be putting locks on food. And kids know how to break those locks and stuff like that. They're gonna be stealing food, and see that's when hoarding food comes into play, and then that's when kids tend to start becoming overweight. I mean, maybe she's trying to not make her kids overweight like her, but it's kind of
But look at you, them damn little bitty ass kid. Look, especially that damn Ava. God damn, girl. She need to feed her. She need to sit her down with food 24 hours a day. At least Chunka Monk, when she used to call him Chunka Monk or whatever the fuck, Aiden. At least he got some meat on his bone. Ava ain't got nothing. Ava got a big old head. Ava just looks sick. Every time Ava, I don't even understand. Ava be so weak that she can't even barely speak. She's like, I'm like, what'd you say? I said, what? She's like, I was like, oh my God, Jasmine, feed that little girl. That's what
no,
I
she
told
was
her.
prescribed Pediasure. Pediasure is
But
and
she
then
don't
it's
go
a
get it.
form of milk that she needs. Jasmine will forego that to get her protein drinks and stuff. No, she need to keep that fucking weight off. So she gonna buy her protein drinks and all this C4 drinks and all that stuff, as opposed to buying who the food stamps are for her children, instead of buying the Pedialyte and Pediasure that Ava needs, and probably what's the little boy named Derry needs too, because Derry is very skinny, although she kind of stuffing with food all the time. He's
But
still kind
Ava
of
take the
skinny to
cake.
me.
Ava do not eat. I don't know what's going on with that, but she got to feed that little girl. She got to sit her down and eat and feed her. And she was one of the main ones. She'll tell you just, "Oh, you hungry, you just ate." The little girl probably afraid to even ask for food. You know what I mean?
That's the only reason I believe they're getting SSI checks, but then I kind of don't, because real SSI checks, like, you have to go to a doctor regularly, and they wouldn't continue to give her a check if they're monitoring Ava's weight and the way she looks and stuff. So maybe she's not ready. Maybe she's just getting one for Aiden and not for um
Ava.
Ava, because their doctors will be on top of you. Like, you got to feed this girl the Pediasure, the Pedialyte. You got to maintain. She has to maintain a certain weight for her age, not a
Exactly.
height, but a weight. Derry is big for his age, height wise. True. Remember the birthday party? She was twerking her bones. The swim party, Myra, at the swimming pool.
That was a while ago. Still didn't see that, y'all.
You
I
didn't?
still didn't see that. I couldn't. No, I
She
couldn't. I
shouldn't even
couldn't.
put it out there for those kids in their swimsuits and twerking and little girls with their legs open and stuff. It's just such a travesty that
Okay.
you were so desperate for views that you would put your babies out there like that. And it was not only her babies, it was other people babies there with their legs open and and they're in swimsuits. Like, come on, like stop it, girl. It's like putting your kids out here and you know what goes on the internet. Girl, you have to go to the doctor on that as long as they go once a year. Oh, really? So you can get your check and just go once a year,
No,
Ashton? Okay.
no, biggest regret.
Stick it.
Shoot.
Mm.
Okay, okay. I was.
Mm.
I found. I found. I'm gonna change this title. I found something.
They don't know, but we do. You changing
Uh,
that?
I kind of like that, but I'm gonna throw in there. Jasmine's regrets.
Oh, her main regret is all them kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Especially that last one. People think because she feeds him. That's all she do. She pacifies him with food. That's all she does. She doesn't do anything extra for that kid. Everybody thinks she loves him the most. She regrets him the most. She even said not too long ago that she would kind of be free. But I love my kids to
said
death.
that.
That's her
Said,
favorite line. I love
he
my kids to death. I love my kids to death and they
just
didn't ask
said
to
it.
be here. That's because you heard us say that. You and I said that recently, Dr. A, that those kids didn't ask to be here. So pour into them. So she, like you said, she in your bushes listening and she
Jasmine,
goes
stay your ass out my bushes.
she, she goes to her channel and act like she's just had an epiphany and she's just so vocal and boisterous about her plans. But she talked the talk, but she never walks the talk. She never does what she says she's gonna do. She's
And
ridiculous. But that's all right. Them children are getting older, and Maya and Aiden gonna kick her ass.
you said they gonna jump her.
Uh,
How you doing, Yvonne? Welcome to Mixed Big
Sneak up
Family.
on her and knock her ass out. Especially Amaya, all those little hits she have gave Amaya. She has literally abused Amaya on camera. Remember when Amaya said,
Mhm.
"Oh, is that a roach?" And
Oh, it's a whoa.
Jasmine,
Is that a
she's
whoa?
is that a roach? Yeah, and she pinched her. She pinched her hard because Amaya said, "Ow," but she thought she was hiding the pinch. The only way we knew because the other hand, she's such a slow ass. Her starfish hand opened up as she pinched, like like she pinching with her right hand, but her left hand is opening up because that's her cognitive reasoning shit. You use one hand, but the other hand is in motion. She's
Right.
such
I'm
a
trying to
slow
tell you.
ass. So
Mm-mm.
she would abuse Amaya on camera. Look when they was running, when she was outside. I put it in a little video. She was outside and she was outside. This was pre-hips because she was trying to lose this weight so she can get hips. By the way, when she lost that weight before hips came into the picture, she actually looked good. She looked youthful. She looked young. Now this weight loss here is kicking her ass. She looks bad. Her face is bad. Her body is bad. Her hair is
Her
bad.
energy
Everything
bad.
about her is bad. Yeah, everything about her is bad. And she actually thinks she looks good because she's not over 300 pounds. She's just over 200 pounds. But she actually looked good pre hips. And she was outside, and people were complaining, "Why are you leaving the twins up there with Kayla?" And she's like, "I could be outside. I could be
Right. I
outside." And
remember that. She's
huh?
like, she's like, I'm running around and I'm jogging. But Yvonne says that Trump is gonna be getting rid of that part where they're gonna be just buying whatever they want to buy, and they're gonna have to buy things of nutritional value. Okay. And then Passion says that she heard that they're gonna stop. They're complaining about little children doing boots on the ground dance, and she want to know what we think about that.
Hips ain't a father to either of them. Screaming actor looks like a father. Embarrassing. Southside Taurus, that man long gone. And as much as she tried to interject him, Hips into the picture like he's doing something, Hips ain't doing a damn thing. It's because of Jasmine he's in the hole. Listen, they already had he was only making a little towards $70,000 a year on his job. They put the information out there. This not nothing I'm creating. They put the information out there. A percentage of that is going to LaKenya, and another percentage of that is going to Medusa. Now they're not going to have him living where he can't live, where he can't function. They're going to leave him enough money to live. And you think he's taking that money and freely giving it to Jasmine, who got him in the hole paying for two other mothers. Remember, he was under the radar with Medusa. Medusa
Right.
wasn't thinking about no child support. I actually think, and Medusa, I love you. This is nothing against you, but I actually think the streets pressured Medusa into filing for child support. But that's all right. Your child has a right to child
Well,
support
she
like anybody
deserved it.
else's child.
Shoot.
Yeah,
That little girl
exactly.
deserved that child support.
But I
So
don't think she
whatever.
would have done it if she kind of wasn't kind of pressured into it, but she did it. So now it's because of Jasmine. Jasmine going back and forth with her. Should have left the lady alone. So now you thinking he's just freely giving Jasmine money. Oh, yeah, you got me in a hole for child support. A portion of my check is going to because of your online shenanigans. But here's $200, $300 a month for dairy. Nah, I don't believe it.
I don't think Chris would still be there, even if Stanker was gone. Jasmine was just a stop on the pathway for him to get
Exactly.
the
Like she described Derry, a bump in the road. She's the
yeah,
motherfucking bump in the road.
yeah. She's always a
Who
bum. She was a bump
describes
in the
their
road
son like that?
before
Who describes their child like that? She said
her.
that she believes him to look at him as a mistake. And then she changed it. I'm not going to say a mistake. I'm going to say a bump in the road. No, that's how you feel about your child. You feel you know he was a mistake and you know he was a bump in the road. You know that.
Stank
But
can eat
Chris
whatever
told
he
you
wants.
too. Chris told you he didn't want that child.
Stank can go wherever he want to go at what time he want to go. Like if he ready to go, she'll be like, "Well, we gotta go, y'all." Stank ready, a legendary ready to go. You know what I mean? And then she was like, "Well, he can eat whatever he want to eat too." We noticed that too, because she'd be like, "Well, most of the time, I would say 80% of the time he can eat what he want." Now I didn't seen her tell him, "Nah, I ain't doing that." You know what I'm saying? I seen her not give him her shit. I have.
Hmm.
When she got real hungry, she was like, "Oh hell no!" When she gave that speech about getting a part-time job, right? She sounded like she wanted to cry, girl, because she know somebody might have told that bitch go get a job. That might have been something that her court order, maybe court ordered. We don't know that. All we know, okay,
Girl. But she looked
yeah.
good prior to hips. And when she was out there running, and somebody wrote in the chat, bitch, you no, you slow. You slow. They wrote you slow, your whole family slow. And she said, bitch, you slow. And Amaya said, I'm not slow. I'm not slow. So that goes to
Whoever,
show you she's used to calling that baby a bitch. She has always did Amaya so bad.
yeah, she has, and now that's her favorite because she's doing what she wanted to do. This little girl begging for you to love on her.
It's not because she doing what she tell her to do. That was Hip's favorite. So she's basically trying to use Amaya to lure Hips back in. Hips
He ain't
came
coming.
back because of Amaya,
But
remember?
he ain't come back this time for
He ain't
nobody.
coming back. So she's kind of like boosting Amaya. They kind of impress Hips and lure Hips back. Hips ain't messing with her like that. Even if
He ain't
he
come
do
back.
come back and tap her once or twice, he had never come back where she could tell anybody that he's there or
Trying to get
whatever.
pregnant. He is not coming back. Quiz is not at work. Quiz ain't coming back to do nothing. No, she's trying to hype up that little girl because she trying to get because that little girl she trying to make that little girl bring the views and she just exploit her just like just like the colonizer did.
Well, the
Okay.
streets loved Amaya too. She knows that Amaya
Mhm.
is basically the streets' favorite, so she tries to put her out there or whatever. But when you post your kids and people not even coming to check for, like I didn't check for that Easter video and all that. When I don't see the reactors, I'm not checking for it. her subscriber count is going up on a daily basis, but the views are down. It's like 10% of her views would be 60,000 views. She's not even getting 10%. She's basically getting like half of that, like 5% of her subscriber count. She's getting half of that in views. No, 5% of that in views. Do you know what 5% is? Of 65,000 subscribers she's only getting 5% of that in views.
That's crazy. Right. That's
Now that's
crazy.
time for you to give it up.
Yeah,
Nighttime
give it up.
inspiration.
And the thing is, like you said, that they are getting bored with that why, and they're gonna probably want to spend more time with Philip or whatever. And also, yeah, I did hear little Aiden say that he was bored at the Y, and that's why Philip be like not showing up half of the time, because he know those children are need breaks sometime from going there all the damn time.
Legend has to go everywhere because ain't nobody else gonna take him. Mama Duke's not even messing with that kid. Now, Mama Duke's claims she got all these underlying ailments and stuff. I get it, I understand it. We're women of a certain age. I'm not as old as drunk Mama Duke's over there, but we're all over 50. So she's not
But
trying to run behind a toddler or whatever. And then
I'm
she
trying to
then
see.
ran not LaKenya, Sierra off. She ran Sierra off, the
Exactly.
only one that would babysit, that would. Because remember when they went on that trip to Houston, Texas, she babysat it for them.
Everybody's holding Jasmine back, Myra. But I understand what you're saying. Um,
Where
you
Myra?
don't think that all the clothes and the dances are bad, as people think? Okay. You think that it's a lack of innocence that is displayed by some of these children? I think so too. I think that like I seen the little girl was doing the boots on the brown. It was tasteful. I mean, she wasn't looking nasty, whatever, and she was going along with the music. She wasn't tooting her booty out like that. She wasn't bad. She was just like about a little bitty little thing, like 3-year-old. She was really cute with it, actually. But hey, you know,
Have y'all watched the dance team? I know a lot of y'all may not be familiar with the
I do.
HBCU's
Yeah, yeah, I
band
watch.
culture. Okay, they
Yeah,
have a dance line. It's the
uh
because
huh.
my niece is on one of those teams for Alabama A&M. She's on the dance line team. Those are majorette. They call it majorette dancing.
Yeah,
And
I used
within
to
the
join
main
drill too, so I watch them. I love
Okay,
watching.
I love marching band.
Yeah,
HBCU marching bands are the best. If you're not into it, get into it. It's
you should watch it at
phenomenal.
some point. It is very
It
interesting.
is.
And the
It's
way they do the battle of
phenomenal.
the bands, beautiful. I'm
What
telling you.
those black marching band members can do, and the what they call it, the band, the drum majors can do, is
Right.
phenomenal, and the dance team too. So that majorette dance team is a whole like genre of things, because remember they had a TV show where there was the black lady and she had all
You
this
talking
dance
about
team. Bring it on.
DD4L Dollhouse, right? The
Yeah,
dance doll.
DD4L, exactly.
Yeah.
It was the dance line. So
Well,
remember
she
about.
still got a show. She got another show. It's on another network you gotta pay for.
Oh,
But
I'm not paying to see that.
You can see
I'll
it
go
on
to
TikTok.
YouTube.
Right, you can see it on TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, Diana, yeah. Because
Diana.
Diana used to be a corn star, right? And she told everybody back in the day, and one of them people like brought it out. She was like, okay, all of my parents know this about me. I mean, which is why I'm doing this, so it's
They
all
had a
good.
rival team with this lady from Florida, and
I
that
know you talking about.
team, woo, would get down.
And they
But
was doing like a horse. They made her. They was doing Diana and the horse, and the girl was
yeah, exactly. But they
they
flipped.
did like
But
a
they gave her own
mhm,
show with the
yeah.
majorette dancers. So that's a whole culture, a dance culture within itself. And remember, a year ago, Olivia's kids had went
Uh-huh.
viral, and the little girl was doing majorette dancing. She was squatting with her legs open, and a lot of people. And she was dancing. It's called bucking. That's what they do.
Yeah,
They open their legs and they thrust their
but
pelvis, and it's called bucking. But
Right.
that's what Olivia's little daughter was doing, and people went
Right.
crazy. They really had a fist getting
I mean, they
against
went
it.
viral. They
They
went
went
real
viral.
viral.
And
They went
Olivia
all
made a
over.
video. I still got the video, and I still got what the little kids were dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia got mad, and Olivia said, "You see people." It was to Gerard. You see people talking about your daughter with her legs open, and you see they coming after her, and you still want to keep this video posted. I think Gerard eventually took it down, didn't he?
I think
Did
so.
he took it down?
Yeah, I think so. But he didn't take it down because what she said, he took it down because it got too much looksies.
Yeah, but that's a dance. That's a majorette dance. That's a form
Yeah.
of dancing, and people may take offense to it because you are with your legs open and you're dancing and
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
you're a
that.
little kid.
But it's a
Right.
form of dance. So just like there's boots on the ground, it's a form of dance, and I just wish they'll let people, those girls that go from dancing in their little community centers, then they go off to college and they get scholarships
Scholarships, yeah, they get
scholarships
scholarships
and they
and they
have a
don't have to pay
full
for their
ride
education.
for their
Yes.
college education and
Yeah.
just
It's just
dancing.
like
It's a form of
sports.
dance.
Yeah, it's just like sports. It's just like how they get a full ride with
Yeah,
sports
my
and when they
niece, I
go
told she's
for
at
academically.
A&M. She's on the dance team. She has a full ride. I'm
That's what
talking
I
about
was doing.
tuition for a room and board paid for. Because she was dancing. She was a little girl in the little community centers. And she went off to, she's at college. Now she's dancing on the college level. Now, after college, I don't, maybe she could dance for one of the major football teams or because football or basketball teams. I don't know what these people do after they come out of college, but it is a skill and it is a dance. And just like the boots on the ground, to me, it's the same thing. It's a form of dance.
Yeah,
And
Yvonne. And yeah, Philip was definitely Philip and she was very nasty to Philip and Hannah, right, girl.
who?
Especially when they got her out of jail. Yeah, Jasmine was. Okay. And then
Jasmine was
and then
that was
YouTube.
y'all got to understand that Jasmine play that same game every year. This time she fakes this anger at Philip to try to get the views. You know why she took that video down? Because the video didn't get the views. She does that every year this time of the year. It's Hannah's birthday, and Phil takes Hannah on some type of trip out of the city of Austin, and Jasmine jealousy sits in, and then she causes this fake beef against Philip or whatever because she don't have
Right,
no real
yeah.
aim, and they allow it
Yeah.
because she tells them this is the only way she can make money, and
But
she's
he do
still not making money.
what I do believe now. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I do believe they be cursing each other. I believe he done told her she was a lazy bitch though. I ain't gonna lie. Like recently, as a
He
matter of
told her
probably
she's lazy, she's broke. He has stated
right.
facts.
Yeah, I think everything she said, he said to her.
But he said it already before, like a year ago or 2 years ever since she broke up with Hips. This is nothing new. Why you keep bringing it up? If he made you so angry in that video, why you didn't keep it up? Why did you put it on members only? Why would somebody have to pay for that junk? You sat there for 2 hours and basically what we was talking about, she didn't have a relationship with Phil's
Yeah, the
family.
shores.
So she tried to prove in that video she does talk to the mother and stuff. When I said personally that family don't fuck with her and they don't.
And
I
I
don't know what you was
still
trying to
say they
prove.
don't fuck with her. As a matter of fact, Jasmine, why your big nose, big nostril ass is over here front end, I'ma say it to your motherfucking face, bitch. Them families don't fuck with you. They don't like you, Jasmine. That mama only tolerates you. You and I both know what's going on, as what I said in the title. Okay, and look at this part right here. I wanted to show you this part right here. Now, do you remember this? Look at this. Watch this real quick. I'm hungry, and everybody else, my crystals. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Hold on. I was trying to wait for her. Anyway, she was talking about Chris.
My dad has been struggling for a
So
really
she was talking about Philip's charges. So let's get from her talking about Philip's charges. Let's go into the other thing when the little kids came in here. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I gotta cut it on.
Live is just in case you can't upload, but damn, couldn't even get a video up. Say hi. All right.
And he all congested.
Hold on, Aiden. I feel like you need something. Yeah. My girl.
Come on, Jasmine,
You
you
can get
boring as heck.
reinstated.
Hold
That'll
on.
be so good.
Hold on, y'all. I'm
They
trying.
ain't got no clothes on. What? Look and see.
No,
Does she
she
have
just said she ain't got no clothes on now. Okay, look.
them on?
Oh,
Do you
he's
have
so
any on?
cute.
Yeah, he is.
Just throw it
Their
here.
heads all look
Come
alike.
here, Maya. Stay over there. Stay over there. You ain't got no clothes. Come here.
Yeah, they all got those pointy heads.
No, you need to go to bed. Put your clothes down so nobody can see your goodies. Put these back on. Sorry.
No bath. No bath. If it's bedtime, why the little girls ain't had no bath? You know you could have easily gave the little girls a bath, right, Jasmine? You see what I'm saying? Look at this part. I want to show you. Hold on.
You can talk from over there, Kelly. You can say hi. Just say hi.
Mom, but they can't see me.
Okay, but they can hear you.
But
They can hear you right now.
Mommy.
I think Aiden is a spitting image of Philip. It's kind of hard to tell, y'all. I don't. Is my phone still charging?
Mommy,
Look how she looking at her like, don't touch him. Don't touch me and don't touch him.
can I put this thing on? Cover?
Just say hi. Just say hi because y'all need to go get in the bed. Everybody
No
saying
bath.
hi. Joy said hi. Hey, Joy.
Hi.
You ain't gonna cook. Y'all see? Bye-bye, Kaylin.
Bye-bye.
Now, why Kayla got something like that on and not? That's a cover. It looks like a cover that she got wrapped around her. Why don't she have on any full clothes? See it? But let's continue. That's how I wanted to show you. See
They
how
were
irritating
so absolutely cute. You see how
they
her neglect through the years has made these kids even their facial features change.
Yes,
This is due
yes,
to neglect on
yes.
her part.
I agree. I
Instead
agree.
of give her kids baths and putting them to bed,
Yes.
she'd rather sit here online and talk to complete, total fucking strangers, avatars. Despicable. And these kids were all absolutely gorgeous. They were beautiful kids, even
Yep.
though, like you
They
pointed
were.
out, his head is actually how Derry's head looking
That's
now.
what I
They all
said.
kind of have that point in
That's what I
their
said.
head.
When Kaylin was driving the car, she had the same head as Derry. Yep. Continue.
Me or the
Okay.
video? Continue me
You,
or the
you, you,
video?
you, you.
But
I'm talking
her
about you.
the neglect she has given these kids through the years. And look, okay, in this sequence right here, it's
Hmm.
the camera. No man is around. She's showing them half naked or whatever for the
Yep.
camera. So in their 90s, in their underwear and stuff. Okay, I get it. No man is around. So this is her little family dynamic. But she didn't mind putting this on the internet for the internet to see her kids in their most vulnerable stages. What does Kayla have on her head? A do-rag?
Yep.
And what is this, a halter top?
No, that looks like a bed sheet that she got wrapped
Oh,
around her.
Lord have mercy.
That's what it looked like. Because a halter top wouldn't look like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a bed sheet. That's why she said she didn't have no clothes on. If she had a halter top, Jasmine would let her come on camera.
Oh, I
She
thought I
didn't have
see a
any-
little string going up to the shoulder, but okay.
it looks like a cover. That's what it looks like. It looks like
Wow.
maybe it's something that they hanging up in that house. It's not no clothes, I'll tell you that. It's not no clothes. It looks like something that they hanging up in the house and putting on the little girl.
And
That's what I
remember,
said.
she's always
No
changed
bad.
their Pampers in front of this audience. Remember,
Right.
even when Derry was born, she actually showed his peen on camera, and a couple of people caught it, and they kind of replayed it, but they were
Mhm.
replaying it with a blur to it, and she was still getting mad. Like, you put it out there. But she
Right.
was mad. She was calling people, they're sick and they're disgusting and they're showing my son's peen. I'm like, you put it
You
out there.
showed it, Heifer.
So somebody
Jasmine, since
recorded
you're
it and they played it, but they had enough.
but she didn't blot it out. Everybody
They
else
were blotting
does.
it out though.
I
Yeah,
noticed everybody else blots it out. She wasn't blotting it out at first. Jasmine, if since you're here, why aren't you selling merch? Because the bitch is raggedy. You know why the bitch is raggedy. How you
This
doing,
is in
Miss
the
Keith?
house. He had no smoke for Phil. Latoya, remember Phil got his ass beat and he had that black eye and shit? Did Phil do that? Who did that to him?
Was it Chris? I always thought it was it Chris. Did
I
Chris
thought it
want
was
that
Chris
ass?
too. I thought
Well,
Hips
is
gave
that
him
why
that
he
black
wouldn't
eye.
talk against
Or was
Chris?
he trying to mess with a little 18-year-old and she
Right.
boxed him in the damn eye?
Exactly. Exactly. Or maybe somebody's brother or daddy came out on his ass.
Somebody's real PIMP came in out
Right.
and
So
trying to
let me show
take
you
his
how to do it,
trying
player.
to take his woman.
Exactly. Like, get over here. He said, you know that, you know the rules, player.
I
Your
know.
bitch chose
Chose
me. She
me.
looked me in my eyes. She looked me in my eyes. When you look at people their eyes, that means you chose up. You
You know we
chose
on
up.
our age with the
I
pimp culture.
know. I don't know why I don't ask me how I know this. We've had this conversation. I don't want to tell you how I know this. I just know, okay? It's time for them children, right, to have regular lives without their mommy on YouTube, okay? In their mommy's YouTube, all in the videos, Yvonne, okay? All these moms could use to go to trade
Grade
school,
school.
right? Definitely need to go to trade school for sure. Could go to
Jasmine
trade school,
definitely should have been doing it.
traffic
And I'm not
classes
saying
for
a trade
sure.
school.
A job, yes.
She could have taken computer courses at night where her kids were in school. And put
Olivia can go to could become a tattoo artist and an esthetician, or she could do
yeah,
anything
go learn how to get
Olivia can do.
a certificate in doing makeup and your nails and things. Because Olivia can do makeup.
Shoot, I mean, I'm
And
as
I
old
don't
as
know what Chrissy can do while she was on here
mm.
screaming and hollering
She
at
said
folks.
she could do makeup. She said she can. When she was going, remember she went to Mac school. She was a Mac makeup artist, so she could do makeup too. She could do makeup. She could sell eyelashes. She could do tutorials on how to put on makeup. She could really turn her channel into a beauty channel, because we tired of seeing her children too, to be honest. I'm tired of hearing about Chrissy's life, to be honest. Chrissy really, she need to revamp her whole shit and just come up here and talk about fucking makeup and get the fuck out of
She
here.
need to
It
not
is
come up
sick.
here begging for money when
No, that's right. That's
she haven't
bullshit.
given the people nothing in months. Like that's the only problem I have with it. Yeah, you can ask. She got her supporters, whatever, but she herself admitted that she hadn't done anything in the months. And she come up here and she asks people for help for the one time, but you're just saying you haven't given your followers any updates on your kids, what they're here for, supposedly for your kids and for you. You haven't given your followers anything, but then you pop up on here and asking them for assistance in burying your mother. To me,
But
that's not fair.
from what I heard, allegedly, I heard that her brothers and them already took care of it, and this bitch just coming up here begging for herself. So I'm just saying.
Dr. A, that's like me. I haven't talked to you in a few months. I haven't said
Right.
nothing to you. I ain't said how you doing, nothing in a few months. But then I come up with, Dr. A, can you loan me $100? Well, how would you feel behind that? How would you feel?
Like, I'll be like, what the fuck you asking me for money
Exactly.
for?
That's
You
how
better
her
get on your
support
channel.
are over there feeling. Like you haven't showed us nothing about the kids and nothing
Right,
about
I'll
the
be like, are you gonna sell me
put you up
something? Do
there.
you have something to sell me? I mean, I don't want to just give you no money. Can you sell me
Can
something? Can
I
you
get
keep
something in
me a video?
return? Exactly. Give me
Yeah,
something in
god
return.
damn.
You
Can
haven't
we
even
do an
given them
exchange of
anything.
energy? Can we do an exchange of energy? Okay.
Facts. I
God
don't know.
damn.
It's like how what's they say when you owe something? What's the word for it?
So she was a pharmacy technician too. God damn it, Chrissy. You could be making so much money. They are hiring like a motherfucker. They got so many pharmacy jobs that's hiring like a motherfucker. All you gotta do is just pay like $20 or $30 to renew your license. God damn. How you doing, Mastermind? How you doing elevating Nikki? Elevation. I didn't know you had your own channel. How's everything, girl? Yeah, I got my own channel, girl. I monetize a little bit. I get a little change here and there sometimes, girl. But yeah, definitely come over here. You are more than welcome to come over here to help me to help me get on route to at least get it. My goal is to at least get $2,000 a month. If I can't get that, then I will take 1,000. Hell, I'll take $500. Hell, I will fucking take $300
Well,
every
hell, you will be making more than Jasmine making over there.
shit. I'll take that. You know what? I mean, everybody got to start somewhere, right?
Keisha, Miss
Chrissy is
Keisha
so
Miller, you feel everyone is a scammer? You feel all those mommies are scammer? All those women. Who encompasses the women? Who are the women you're referring to?
I'm getting ready to
Because
sell some
I
press-on
think
nails
Dr.
myself.
A is a part of that too. Is she?
What?
Passion Lisa. What Keisha said, all of those women are scammers. And I'm asking her who encompasses the women. And I think you up in there too, Dr. A.
What am I up in?
Are
What
you
you
a
see?
scammer, Dr. A? No, you give
Fuck
people
no.
something for their money,
No, I
correct?
got a fucking business. I'm a notary.
All
I'm a
right.
remote notary. I'm getting
Talk
ready to
about it.
become. I'm getting ready to become a signing agent. After my birthday, I'm getting ready to do that look class and
When
get
is your
certified in
birthday?
that. I'm May the 3rd,
May the
same day
3rd.
James Brown was born. Yes, ma'am.
I think she talking about
James
mom. I
Brown.
saw. I know she talking about mom. I'm just messing with Dr. A. Yeah, all those mommies, from Jasmine on
Hey,
down
where am
to
I at? I'm in my
all of them.
store. I'm in my whole business. Yes. I'm not these rickety, raggedy, ragamuffin horrors. Not I said the
Horrors.
cat horrors. Not I said the cat. Oh no, not I. No. Okay. Now
What
she's
somebody
just
said,
teasing me.
Chrissy didn't take care of her mother. The brother did. The brother has the life insurance.
Mm.
Cassie, not a fool to give her life insurance to Chrissy. Hmm.
I wouldn't have gave her nothing either. Shit.
That's the
Now
mother's name, Cassie? Dr. A, that's the mother's name, Cassie?
that's what I was told.
That's what
Yeah.
you was told?
Yeah. I didn't look it up now. I didn't go searching. I
You didn't
just
dox
heard.
her. You didn't dox
I
the
just
deceased, did you?
no, I did not. No, I did not. I just go to
People will
people's
dox the
channels.
deceased.
No, I've gone to people's channels and they have it on their channels, and I just be like,
Man,
oh,
these
okay.
YouTube streets are ruthless. The people will dox the deceased.
Yeah, no, no, no. I ain't do that. Now I just go to people's channels and I just like, share, and subscribe.
What you say? Hell no. To the
I don't.
no,
I'm a
no, no.
lazy YouTube, as a matter of fact. I'm not getting ready to do all that work. Y'all see, I be just clicking on these damn videos and talking shit on them. That's that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing as much work as some of these other channels. Some of these other channels be blazing with work. They be getting it in. That ain't what I do.
Mm-hmm. Southside, for Chrissy to show up, she can't show up like a rich white woman because she said she want to take her whole family down there. Does she know? You know, when you go fly for bereavement, you don't get a bereavement fare right there. You got to pay the regular fare, and once you show the death certificate and the what you call it, the obituary, then you get compensated for that. But you get compensated, you get a bereavement fare.
But she should just say that though. She should keep it real and not say she paying for. If she came up here and say, "Look, guys, I listen. Y'all know I got a lot of children. I know y'all. I didn't. I know I'm the one that opened my legs. I know I laid down with these ninjas that whatever. However, can y'all help me pay for to get on an airplane or some type of a travel? Whether I'm gonna rent a car or whether I'm gonna get on an airplane, whatever. Either way, y'all can pay for it. Whatever y'all can help me to pay for, I will take. That's all she got to do. It's nothing wrong with her coming up here saying that, but goddamn, bitch, you got to do something. But then she should have been working all along.
It just baffles the
I know.
mind that these
You
people
talking about
don't have three
Miss Keisha.
thousand, $4,000 in their savings account. Like Jasmine didn't even have $500, and then she think it's a flex to come up here. Oh, my baby daddies, they paid it. I didn't pay it. That's her response to Olivia, because Olivia dragging her for having to pay $500 for the bond. But then she come up here, and it took two. She sounds stupid. It took two. So you say it took two different people to pay a $500 bond. Like, bitch, that's not a fleck. That's an embarrassment. Like, you didn't have
Yeah,
five
just say
hundred dollars in the bank. You
your
didn't
baby
have your
daddy.
debit card to say, here, go take this is my PIN number. Because you trust Hannah. You trust Hannah with your baby. So you should trust Hannah with your damn debit card, your PIN number. Give Hannah your PIN number. Tell her to withdraw the $500 out of your bank account and come bail your ass out. No, you had to wait for two different dudes. So you say to pay, you don't have $500 in the freaking
Well, how
bank.
about the dudes is bums? Cause it's like, why y'all can't just take one and pay it? Because they ain't paid it. Ain't nobody paid no money for her, especially not no
No
damn.
woman with 5 kids should not have a savings account. Any emergency could happen. She need a minimum of $5,000 in a savings account. That girl don't even have $500. Can you imagine Chrissy and 9 kids? She ain't flying. But if like Dr. Southside Tara said that it was $3,000. Okay, when once she showed a death certificate or she showed the obituary, she would get about 2,000 of that back, but she got to pay the 3,000 up front because there are bereavement fairs. I knew
Did she make another video? I don't know. That her how do we know that her brothers had a policy? I can't say in particular how I know. I was told
you was
through
told.
a source
You was told.
that I was told through a source that spoke to somebody that knows somebody.
You got connects.
Somebody just told somebody, hey, I didn't go looking.
You got sources, huh?
Somebody text my phone
Mm.
and told me who they spoke with and
Mm.
claimed that this is what it is. And then somebody
Mm.
else came up here that's not related to what I'm talking about
Mm.
that said the same thing. So I was like, well, I don't know. That's why I said allegedly. And even if they didn't, I'm going to still assume that the brothers had it covered. How about that? And yeah, I'm going to assume.
What else your sources told you?
That's it.
Okay. That's enough.
But again, I don't know. But I feel in my spirit. So let's not go with the sources. Let's go with I feel in my spirit. Can we feel in our spirits today? I feel in my spirit that they probably already had her mother already made some
arrangements
and along with her brothers. I'm almost sure about that. I feel that strongly in my spirit. And I think that Chrissy just should come up here and just be honest. But she does not know how to be honest, which is why she keeps saying that her husband is a doctor. Okay. And which is why she said she bought that other house. And you know what I mean? Why she tried to blame a particular reactor about her having pissy mattresses. And that was not nobody's fault. That was her fault. And you know, if you live by somebody and somebody know you or know of you or know where you live at and they live in the same area, then more than likely they're going to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't think you should have had pissy mattresses. You should do what normal people do, and that is put stuff on their mattresses. Now, because I know I'm a juice waster. I used to be a tea waster. So I know that I have to have protective stuff on my mattress. I know that. And I know my son has to have that too, because he might sneak some tea or something in his room and I'm not taking any chances. You get what I'm saying? Now he doesn't wet it on himself because he's like 9. So he is not, I don't remember a time when he wet on himself. I remember a time when he spilled something. Sure. So which is why the reason why I would always have protective mattresses. I think that you can't go wrong with that.
They
And that
sell the coverings for that.
yeah,
And they sell them for not only for water, but for bed bugs too. You need your
yes,
mattress protected from bed.
you
Your kids
for
go
like
to school with other kids, so
$11,
they can
$11 and
attach
up.
$11.
Yeah, you can get some for $11 and up.
Yeah, the kids can contract bed bugs. They go to school with other kids. It can hop off one kid, go to another kid, and they bring it home, and then your home is infested with it. You gotta be aware of things like that when you have kids.
So
It's
I would
not
just
just
simply
roaches, it's bed bugs, it's all type of shit.
I would
Fleas.
just simply have a protector. That's all I'm saying. And the thing is, she can't get mad at nobody. She just should have had a protector. And hopefully now that she got exposed here on the internet, hopefully now that she like it's a lesson for her. And I don't think she should have necessarily been exposed. I don't know whether or not she should have been exposed. That was really embarrassed. I probably really been really embarrassed. Right. I'm
Mm,
just gonna be honest. But I think that she should have like learned her lesson in that. So I wouldn't like place the blame on anybody. You could just keep it real. Well, hell, we were getting new mattresses. Those were old
mm.
mattresses. Those were old mattresses that was on top underneath the other ones. And my children was I mean, what the
Shaya,
fuck?
I heard those conspiracy too that the mother's not passed away and she just anticipating a date of her demise. And it's I don't think nobody would come up here and say that mom is
I hope she
deceased
would
and
do
she's
that.
not deceased, but
Yeah, I don't think she.
you know,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think.
You never know. These mommies are weird, but hopefully this is not the case, right? So I don't want to even put that in air, but yeah, I've heard people say that as well. I've heard people say that it's possibly a conspiracy, but hopefully, people don't do that because that's not really funny. I mean, don't get it
Huh?
twisted.
Hmm.
Don't get it twisted. I had like five grandmothers back in the day when I would want to take off of work and my grandma was already passed, so I just made up fictional grandmothers, and I would go into someone's so that's what on this job, and they was like, "Damn, you got a lot of grandmothers." Yeah, I do. You don't understand,
Hmm.
but but that's a little different, right? Some part.
Somebody's gonna crash the funeral, Pastor Lisa. You
No,
think
I
somebody
hope
gonna crash the funeral just to get pictures? Hey, the people probably will.
I'm
People
not
do
doing it.
anything. I really
I'm
don't
not.
think she's with Rod. I don't know. People
I hope
say
nobody does
I don't
that.
think she's with Rod, but people say it's him. But I really don't believe. I kind of
Uh,
believe it's that guy she met here in New York when she came to New York, and with her and just Jazzy and me met up. I believe it's that guy. I believe Rod
what's
is
a
out of the
bit
picture.
much? What's a bit much, Miss Jones? What I say? I ain't say nothing bad. I ain't say nothing bad. I just think that, yeah, you know. Yes, you really have to be
Lying
mentally
about
sick
house,
and lying about
lying
your
a
house,
doctor,
right?
husband. Something is really off
Yeah,
with her.
something ain't right.
This is a
Yeah.
sign she needs therapy. She looks. I don't know if she's pregnant, but she is
She do
fat
look
as
pregnant
hell.
though.
She is so fucking fat.
I've been feeling like she looked pregnant. She was looking pregnant last year though.
I
I'm
don't think
talking about
it's pregnancy. I really think it's just she's just gained
she
so
looked
much weight.
bigger.
Like
Can I say
Jasmine
she
is
looked
actually smaller than her.
Yeah, Jasmine is smaller than her.
So that means Chrissy is about
Even
200.
Olivia is smaller than her.
So
Hell,
Chrissy's about 250 pounds because Jasmine 220. So that means Chrissy about 250. I just think she put on a lot of weight. I don't believe she's really pregnant. You can't possibly be pregnant. You already got 9 kids on the back burner. Like, come on.
okay, Nikki, I see you later.
Nikki, headed to my daughter's school. Enjoy, Nikki. Elevating
Yeah,
Nikki.
enjoy, please. But yeah, I don't know. It is no telling with these
Sea
mommies
creatures.
because
Wait a minute.
it's
Ask Shauna what sea creatures are. What is the secret? She
she's eating
eating
all the
all them
sea
sea
creatures.
creatures.
I don't even know what the hell. What the
Yeah,
hell is
I
sea
want to know
creatures?
what the sea creatures are.
Yeah, some got to be wrong with her though. Something's got
Mm.
because if you gotta come up here and lie like that. Like we're not even asking you if you married. We're not asking you who you dating or who you with. Like nobody's asking her that. And for her to volunteer that, she's acting like Olivia. Why she's always talking about Olivia? Well, Olivia kind of be messing with her, but nevertheless. You can't really talk about Olivia anymore, Chrissy, because you're doing the exact same thing that Olivia does. Lobsters. Okay, got it. Okay.
Too.
Scallops and crabs and stuff. Yeah, I
Oh,
got you.
seafood boils.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Chrissy gave her whole family, all those kids, a seafood boil on the same
Yeah.
table she was dancing naked on when she was Starla Omega. She fed her kids the sea boil on the same table. But I thought it was amazing because it was boiled eggs and corn and all that, and those kids were tearing it up. And I
They
thought it
was
was see, that's the
loving it.
things we want to see with your kids and stuff. I don't know why they come up here with all this beefing and these old tall tales and these lies and stuff like that. Like, what's the purpose of it? We came here for the kids. This is the mommy sectors. Let us see the kids. Did they
And
make
stop
it?
outing Kaylin. Stop outing Cadence. We don't want to know about what's been happening her with school. I don't know. I don't want her to. I don't even don't volunteer it. Just don't tell us and just say that you're whatever's happening you're dealing with it. That's your kid. I don't really personally don't want to know about that. I just don't want to know about whatever is going on with that child because I don't I don't need to know. It's none of my business. You know what I mean? That's just none of my business. And again, it really ain't none of my business that I'm a pass, to be honest with you. To be honest, it ain't none of my business what she passed, but I know she can't come up here and ask me for no money. She can't come up here and ask
Jasmine
me.
has no cool. She has no decorum and having privacy for her kids. She has came up here and showed us where Kaylin has had yeast infection.
Yeah,
Kaylin
I
was
know.
pissing in bottles. Kaylin, every time these kids get sick, we know there's HIPAA laws. We should know about these kids' medical needs and medical. It's all in an attempt to get sympathy, and that turns to cash apps and stuff. You're
Exactly.
coming up here talking about these kids' health matters and stuff. Like even that whole thing with Derry with the helmet. I mean, the doctor said she could record it and stuff, but why record it? She got us
Right.
really in the doctor's office seeing how his head is misshapen and
We
deformed
don't want
because
to.
of her ass, not because of some fluke type of thing. It was because of her ass, her neglect. And you're showing this. Like, girl, get out of here. That's why, like I said, if the courts don't kick you off of this internet, you're already kicking yourself off because people are not checking for you anymore. Your shit is declining, and I'm glad because of how you treated these babies. So no, you may not be forced to leave, but people are not watching you. People are not checking for you, and I'm glad. And I'm gonna sit here and talk about you and shit, and I'm gonna make more videos about your stupid ass and shit. That's just what I do. Okay, continue.
But I'm just saying that yeah, I don't know why she got that many views on that view. I just didn't want to know about Cadence because I just look at Cadence like, oh, she's at the point, she's at the age of my grandson. So we look at, when they get 16 and up, we look at them like on getting trade schools, but going into adulthood, going to college or doing, finding themselves in whatever career or lifestyle they're going to have,
Oh, you're
so
talking
we
about
kind
Cadence, the her
yeah,
oldest
that's what
daughter.
I'm
I
looking.
thought you were
Yeah,
talking about Kaylin, but
I'm talking about
the story
Chrissy.
goes for both of them. Okay.
Right. Yeah, but it still goes for both of them, like you said, but it still applies. Right. So I don't want to see her in that light, Chrissy. I don't know why you think that. I mean, I know Chrissy really believed that everybody has it in for her. All of them believe that. And I don't. I don't have it in for the children. I don't want to know the negative stuff about Cadence.
You
I don't
know
want to know
why?
the
You
negative
know
stuff
why
about
she does this? Because Just Jazzy does it, and Just Jazzy is successful with it. When Just Jazzy gets on here and she talks about the problems she had with her teen daughter, with her boyfriend, or she get hella
I
views.
didn't want to know that either. And
Chrissy
I'm like,
tries to do the same thing. She even admitted that other people can come up here and talk about their children and they don't get the backlash that I get. I don't know. I guess people look at her differently. They look at Just Jazzy and Chrissy differently because Chrissy got so many kids. Just Jazzy don't have all those kids like that. Just
well,
Jazzy
I
just
don't.
purchased a home or she moved into a
No, she's
house.
renting. They
She's
renting. Yeah,
renting, but she
right.
nevertheless put her
But
kids in something. Chrissy moves every year.
well, I don't exactly. So it's a difference, right? And to be honest with you, Just Jasmine is a little bit more stabler. Let's just be honest. I mean, she's been homeless too at some points, but she's a little bit more stable. And then the fact that at least she takes her children out of town. She takes them places. She don't take them all the time, but she majority of the time she takes them places. Now, I don't necessarily want to see her daughter up here like that. I don't want to look at Michaela or Kayla like that either. You know what I mean?
But it's
I
it's
don't want to look at that
successful for
either.
her though. She, like Chrissy said,
I
that
get
girl,
it, but
she
it's still
don't get
not
the
right.
backlash that Chrissy gets. Chrissy gets
It's still not
backlash
right though.
when she bring her daughter up here. They literally doxes her daughter. They don't do Just Jazzy daughter like that.
No, because some people in Brooklyn be trying to fight her and her daughter. They be
Where
waiting on
Brooklyn
her.
at? Where Brooklyn at? Yeah,
They
I
be
don't
waiting
even know.
on her motherfucking ass. They be like,
I
"You
don't
her
even mess
mama."
with the people in Brooklyn.
She be like, well, you could just get you know, you ain't gonna." She's like, "I ain't gonna be taking no hits for you. You just gonna have to get your ass whooped today." Now that was funny though. I ain't gonna. When she said that, I fell out. I was mad. I was mad in the moment. I was mad because I felt like, why are you telling us all this about your daughter? But now looking back on it, I can laugh about that shit. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. She said, I ain't gonna be taking no hits now. You just gonna stand here and get your ass whooped. And I'm not intervening. I said, damn, that's cold blooded.
Nikki said
That's
we know
cold
too
as
much
hell.
about Jasmine. We know too much about all these mommies, to be
But they
honest.
talk too damn much. They tell us every
And
damn
and
thing.
I really know too much about Jasmine. This is kind of what Jasmine would say. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. It's
Yeah, she's
borderline
sick.
disgusting. No, it's sick that you put it out here. That's
Yeah, it
what's
is.
sick. And because people retain it and remember it and make videos about it, you call that sick? They're making a living. They're doing exactly what you're doing. Except you're using your kids, just like Latoya said. You're using Latoya Hogan said you're using your kids for views. But and the money she makes doesn't even go to the kids. They
Exactly.
been up here. We don't see new clothes. I never seen this girl do a shopping spree. Like even just go to Walmart and plop down $1,000 on
Right.
several
I never
outfits.
seen her
Never
buy her
seen
children
her do
clothes.
that.
Never. Never
Never.
ever. Okay. I mean, hell, I could do that. I could go to Old Navy and shit and be like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna do just a shopping spree for 1 week for my son. I'm gonna give my son 1 week worth of outfits for some. That's what I'm probably gonna do, but
I
he's not
did
gonna
that
be.
for my son every month. When I got
No, yeah,
paid and shit, I went and got
me
him
too.
shoes,
No, but
got him
what I'm saying is, no, what I'm saying
underwear.
is, I said I could come up here and do that. I mean, if that's what it takes, but I'm not gonna show him. I mean, you can do. It's a ways around, putting information out there or showing some things, but you don't have to show your child.
Oh, you will put out here that your daughter has a yeast infection or your daughter's
Hell
pissing
no.
pissing in the bottle. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her pissing in a bottle, but you won't come up here and show a shopping spree for your
But
kid.
she don't go shopping. She don't go no damn shopping. What I mean, what's she gonna show? She don't go shopping for these children. That's obvious. She don't go shopping for these children.
And
Her
that's despicable.
supporters do. Philip, his mama, Hannah, and her mama and her supporters
Yeah,
go
but you
shopping.
can see when these little girls have their clothing on, you can see they're in need for underwear, some like
Yeah,
panties and what's it called, the bras, training bras, and even little t-shirts up under their clothes, or what they call the wife beater. Like I used to buy my son that
tank
on.
top,
I used
tank,
to buy
tank,
my
tank
son
tops.
long john underwear because New York winters used to be brutal. He never liked it because he said it made him itch or whatever and stuff. He would go to school and take the underwear off, the long john underwear off, and put his clothes back on. But then one day he came home, he forgot to put the long johns back on,
And
and I
froze his
seen him.
ass off.
Man, I ain't gonna admit to child abuse and shit, but that was one of the very few times I spanked his ass. That was one of the times. I'm like, when I
It's
put you
cold
on something,
outside.
exactly,
It's
this
getting
is for
on
your
you.
health, to keep you warm and to make you not get sick or whatever. He got the message. To this day, he called me mommy. I got on my long john underwear and he'll take a
I know
picture and
that's
send it
right.
to. I'm like, get your grown ass out of here. I don't care if you're wearing it now.
You think I think just Jasmine moved because of an attempt home invasion.
Vacation.
Okay, I understand
Wasn't
that.
she making that up? And wasn't she with the little lesbian girl that was helping
He's
her
still
out?
with that crazy hoe. I don't like her. I don't like her girlfriend. That's how our St. Louis winners are. Girl, you ain't lying about that. St. Louis ain't no joke. You better put up some damn long johns or some stretch pants or some shit up under your damn clothes. Shit, my husband got long. We got long johns in our house. I promise you. I just put my son on jogging pants. I put him on some jogging pants up under his clothes. I'm telling you, they like some little thin jogging pants. I'm telling you, them work. Them
Hmm.
work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or spandex little pants put up under there. That's
Yeah,
good too.
spandex work too. Spandex are great as well. Okay,
Shauna, that girl is gonna be pregnant soon. I feel it.
who?
Chrissy's daughter, Candace, she's gonna be
Hmm.
pregnant soon. She's
Cadence.
gonna continue the cycle because this is all she knew. Like when I seen the pictures of the mother, I didn't realize that mother was very attractive, especially in her younger days. Chrissy mama was very attractive.
She's pretty. Yeah,
Yes,
she's a pretty woman in
she was very
general.
attractive,
She
and
just
she
got
kind of passed
sick.
that looks down to Chrissy, and Chrissy has rolled on her looks. That's how she's able to grab men and stuff. I'm not saying she's not intelligent or she's not smart. She
I
has
don't
the
think
gift
she's
of gab, but her looks have gained her the opportunity to pull in men. And it's going to be the same thing with Cadence. Cadence is a very
Cadence
pretty
looks
girl.
just like Chrissy. She's Chrissy's splendid. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful little girl. Yeah. Well, I hope she does, and I hope she's able to get her. Well, I don't know if she's still doing, according to her mom, I don't know if she's still doing the things. Hopefully she get her little stuff together and really go to school or go to a trade or figure something out in life if she's successful. Whatever she decides to do, may she be successful. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna be honest, right? I wish all of them be a little successful. I hope Caitlin do something, and I hope Amaya do something. I hope Aiden do something. I even hope
Mm.
Legendary do something. Uh, and Gerard's 3 children,
You
and
got me.
that's
You hope
it.
Legendary do something. If his
I say,
mom let him grow up, if his mama stop trying to treat him like he's a baby and let him go on and grow up and get him the speech therapy that he needs,
they
they
all need speech therapy though. Yeah, he
start
ain't the only
they
one.
start speech therapy as early as 1.5 years old. He could have been in speech therapy. No, she want to keep him childlike, so she'll have an excuse that she needs to stay at home.
What's the
Oh,
sign?
her latest video, she said she was seeking for daycare for dairy. Didn't she say that a couple of months ago that she was
She
seeking
said she
care?
just said that recently on that recent
Yeah,
video.
like how long does it take to seek for childcare? Like, come on, stop the crap. Stop the cap and the crap. You don't have no intentions of putting him in school because you don't have no intentions of getting no job. You're gonna sit here till you can't sit here no longer. And then after that, I still see her going over there to Instagram or someplace to make some money. I cannot see her ever really getting a job.
I
She
don't think she
doesn't have time management skills. She doesn't have people skills.
she don't know how to
She
organize.
don't know how to talk around people. This
She
video
don't know how to
you just played,
multitask.
she was
She
in
don't
the
know.
car. She was in the car with her friends, and she was
She don't know how to manage
awkward with
stress.
her friends. If you're awkward with your friends, how are you going to conduct yourself in a business environment where you got to deal with people, with everyday people? If you can't even be comfortable around your friends, she wasn't comfortable around the Mamiana gang.
I think she was more comfortable around these women than she was the Mamiana gang. And then she does not know how to multitask. She does not know how to manage stress. She does not know survival skills, and she does not know how like social skills or how to function outside of her home.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? And she's not really a quick learner, and she's not really trying to advance. She's not an employee that would try to advance. She's going to do the bare minimum at all
exactly.
times.
And
Even
this
if
is 13 years she spent online.
yes,
13 years. It's a hard habit to break too if she tries to break this habit and actually go around people. Now it seems like she's comfortable with those basketball people she play with. Seems like she's a bit comfortable with them. So maybe she can break out of that shell and be able to function in a business environment or actually go to work and deal with people. Because she's dealing with those girls she play basketball with.
right.
So maybe she can, maybe not all hope is gone, but she better do something because if she can see this YouTube thing is damn over for her. It's over, sweetheart. It's over. It ain't
Mhm.
getting no better from here. Only thing you can have a drama, a quick drama like this case with Olivia when the actual case do come back up. You'll get a quick couple of thousands of views and shit, and then it's right back down the drain for you and stuff. It's time for you to move on with your life. You should even want to do something more with your life. Like you screaming and hollering, you're 33 years old. Girl, that's half a lifetime. What did God promise us for? Score and 7 years. So your
We'll
promise what?
go.
70 years?
Mhm.
So half of that is what, 34, 35? Half of 70 is like what, 34, 35 or whatever shit. You're right smack there. Half of your life is good. You're at midlife. Do something with your life, for not for you, for your kids. Since you claim you do so much for your kids, do this for your kids. You've done so much for hips. You admitted it. I done so much for him, and you think he would stay around, and you said you done so much for the ninja that you was with for 15 years. You done so much for Phil, and Phil messed up your credit, and Phil this and that, and Phil don't pay his child support, this and that. Do something for your kids. Stop putting these, you already put the men before your kids, and the men gave you their booties to kiss. Put
Oh,
your kids in front of these men now. Put the kids in front of you too. No, it ain't. She said this shit and it made me so mad. Mama gotta have a life. Mama gotta have a life
that's
too.
what she said. That
Bitch, what
bullshit.
are you
Yeah.
talking about? That shit came from that movie Baby Boy. And the
Right.
mama said it in reference to her grown ass son being an adult, and she has raised her son, and now it's time for her to move on with her life, for her to have a life. That's what she was saying it in reference to, not somebody that has children under the age of 12 that still need her guidance and her protection and her direction. So stop saying that stupid ass cliche. I even hated mama gotta have a life too. Yeah, you have a life after you've raised your kids. It was said in the movie Baby Boy because the woman had already raised her adult son and he was still acting like a baby. Hence why she said that and shit. He was still acting like he was a toddler and needed his mama. But it was time, and Ving Rhames beat his ass to show him it's time for you to grow up. That's my woman.
Right.
Your mama is not your woman. That's my woman. I love being in that movie. Woo! Fucking
Yeah, he was
squat.
good in that
Fucking
movie,
squat.
but and then he turns around and do damn Holiday Heart. I was so mad at that. I was like, "Come on, Bill Rain, what the hell?"
Yeah, true. But I loved him in that Baby Boy. He
I
was the
did. I love
bad.
when he was picking her up and he was squatting with her. I said,
Fucking
"Yeah,
squat.
I
Fucking
love
squat. She like, put
that."
me down, put me down. When you got a guy that can pick you up like that, I had a guy back in the day. But anyway, we're not talking about that. Yeah. But Jazz, that the mama gotta have a life too. That's she said that in reference to already had raised her child. Her son was a grown man. So your kids are not grown. Your kids still need you. You gotta have a life. Bitch, you should have thought about that before you had all those kids.
Right.
Since you're the hooping mom with hella kids trying to bite off of peaches and shit. You got hella kids. You should
You
have thought
got
about
a
having a
hooping
life
mom
before
with hella
hella
kids.
kids. She,
Hooping mom with
she
hella.
gets somebody. I don't know. Out of all these mommies, she irks me the most. She literally irks me.
I
Like,
think Liv gets on my nerves the most because it's like I don't understand. She's like, you guys would never understand me, bitch. Bitch. What? I don't want to understand you. Why do you you don't even understand you? What the fuck you mean? You know what I mean? That
Shauna,
shit
she
is
acting
crazy.
like she been hooping all her life. When she was with Hips, we rarely saw. Okay, I will admit she got out there once or twice and shoot the shit with Hips, but she wasn't hooping like that. Even prior to Hips, she wasn't doing none of that. She had to take care of this damn family, and I can understand. Maybe she was overwhelmed at the time, but she didn't have time to be hooping. That's why she got so big and fat, and Phil broke up with her from jail. Now she been hooping not even for a year yet and try to act like she's just this hooping mom that just been under the radar, just been basketball all around the country. It's like, girl, sit your flabby fat ass down somewhere and shit. You know, they're hooping mom. You're the biggest thing out there, the flabbiest thing out there, the biggest thing out there and shit.
You
The
some big
heaviest thing out there. Like, girl, shut up. Out there
you
with a
some
bunch of
Derrick
20-year
Rose
olds.
heavy shit, huh?
Debo and them, knocking them over and stuff because you can, because you have a heavier frame than them. You can't even handle the ball like they handle. It's a one little girl on that team and stuff. You can tell she's a point guard or maybe a traveling guard. Man, she can handle that ball. Jasmine wish she could handle a ball like that. Sit your flabby ass down somewhere and shit and focus on them damn kids. Put Derry in speech therapy. They will offer him speech therapy. Go to therapy with him. Go to your kids' school and sit down at lunchtime and have lunch with them. You spending all that time at basketball practice, got that big ass grown boy in a wagon, and you pulling a damn wagon. His legs and knees all bent up in the wagon and stuff. Let that boy grow up. Stop hindering those damn kids. She
I was
make
so
me sick.
embarrassed. I was laughing my ass off when that little boy set his ass up in that damn wagon. I said, Jasmine, you gotta be out your
Did
fucking
you see it? Did you see it?
bullshit. I was clowning her on that. She looked stupid as hell.
Did you see it? Focus on those babies. You've given other people enough of their time. Focus on them. It ain't about you no more, bitch. It ain't about you no more. You've had your time. And if you squandered your time, that's on you, bitch. Focus on those kids. Come on, she gotta have a life too, and she gotta play ball. You go to the gym, you work out. That's exercise. All that time you spending playing basketball and practice and got your baby sitting up in a funky gym in the bleachers watching your big fat flabby ass run up and down that damn court. It's not fair to them. You haven't been fair to them basically all their life. Focus on them, bitch. And I mean that. Hey, I will travel, bitch. Don't make me come to Texas. Now, this is no threat, but I do travel. And everybody got your address, but this is no threat. But focus on them babies. Focus on those babies. Because I will pop out and take pictures and see if you're focusing on them babies.
She can't even focus on getting her ass up on time. How the hell she gonna focus on the babies?
And people had told her that for years. Get on the schedule. Get on the schedule. Don't tell me what to do with my kids. My kid. But then we'll turn around. My rent is due, and Hips ran off on the plug with $553. And can y'all help me pay my rent? And can y'all help me with this? And I'm moving, and here's a registry. No, she don't hesitate doing that, but she will gladly my kids. Don't tell me what to do with my kids. My kids. Get the hell out of here. They're your kids, but they're the village kids when you need help.
You said the village kids.
The village.
Oh, hell to no.
The fucking village kids. But they're telling me what to do with my kids. And these my kids. My kids. I hate when she say that.
Cats. My cats. She be like, my kid, her and Olivia be like, my cats. I be like, bitches, kids. That's an eye hoe.
Focus on them kids, girl. Focus on them kids. They're only young ones. And as you see, I can't believe Kaylin is already 12 years old.
Yeah, she's getting on up there. She's growing up. She's
I
growing
watched and edited
up.
the video where Kaylin was screaming and hollering because Jasmine was forcing her at the time,
Yeah,
the two twins that were
I
2 years
remember.
old. She was
He's like,
forcing
he said,
them.
this little bad child right here and this little bad.
She was forcing Kaylin to go in there and make them clean up and stuff. She was forcing Kaylin to be a parent to the children that she bore. And Kaylin was crying and screaming at the top of the lungs, saying she can't make them do anything. And she was like, you go in there, you sing the cleanup song. Sing that clean up. You go in there, you do that. And Kaylin is screaming at the top of her lungs. I kid you not, I literally cried when I edited that video just to see how this little girl was in distress. This little girl was only 8 years old, and Jasmine was putting demands on her while she sit in front of the camera and talk about Phil. You talk about the girl's daddy in front of a camera, but you're forcing her to take care of the kids that you should be taking care of. Unfucking believable. I used to cry. Sometimes I do have to step away from this crap. This shit will bring you to your knees. Will literally have you praying for those kids. Now, some people don't give a damn. It's just all the entertainment. I get it. I understand it. But sometimes I used to literally pray for those kids.
You bring something bring to your knees. You should watch Olivia, because that damn girl, or the way she talked to AJ, she be saying she gonna smack him and all this other stuff. She be tripping.
Focus on those kids, Jasmine. Focus on those kids. You were blessed. You call them a blessing too. They were a blessing to you. It doesn't matter that you manipulated and tricked and deceived somebody into these kids. It doesn't matter that they were revenge babies. None of that matters anymore. They're here now, and you need to focus on them, not focus on yourself. No, mama don't need a fucking life until she takes care. Your life is your kids. They should be. Because until my son, well, my son is still my life, and he's all he's the same age as you, 33 years old. He's still my life. And when my grandchildren come, they will be my life too. But I'm not going to sacrifice my life for him as a grown man. But when
Nah,
I
you
was raising him, yes, it was my job to protect and sacrifice for him. You don't want to protect your children, and you don't want to sacrifice for your children. But you'll do it for the ninjas, but you won't do it for your babies. And that's despicable. That's why you would never be successful. That's why you would never prosper, because of how you treated those babies. You don't get the correlation between that. You don't get the correlation of how you treated your babies and the life you're living right now. You don't get the fact
I
that your
agree.
face is all bubbly and broken up and shit, because it's the manifestation of the lies you have told and the way you have treated those babies. You don't get it. But God got a way of showing you. And I'm gonna get off of here because I'm running your people away.
You ain't running nobody away. But I'm gonna go anyway. Well, first of all, you're not running my people away. So stop saying that shit. Don't manifest that shit. Take
Okay,
that
I'm
out the
sorry.
universe. You are not running nobody away.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are
I'm
welcome.
sorry.
I dropped the link for y'all to come up. I don't drop the link for y'all not to be here. That's just weird. Like, who the fuck? Okay, I'm hungry. Anyway, I love you and I appreciate you for coming up here and
Thank you for
entertaining
having
us
me,
and
because
having
I could get
fun.
long winded. Thank you for having me.
No, you're good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head on out of here. The husband just texted me. He said our vittles are ready. I am out of here. Let me show my face so y'all can know I'm hungry. Yeah, time to eat. Time to eat. Cousin Pete, time to eat. You know what I mean? Time to eat, y'all. Time to eat, child. Woo! I will talk to y'all later. What's up, everybody that's coming in? Hopefully, I spoke to everybody in the chat. Please tune in. I'm going to go live later on tonight. So we're gonna do a full scale panel. So please be prepared to come up, okay? And we could just talk our ish. I'm gonna drop the link and we can have some fun over here, okay? All right, y'all. Let me head on up out of here. I'm heading up out of here so we can have some fun. And I'm gonna go home. You know, I'm gonna watch a movie and then I'm gonna come live. All right, after I eat. Okay. Well, after my son go to bed, then I come back. Okay. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you.